Guys, today is a very exciting day, very auspicious day. On the Big B Meetup program, for the first time ever, I have an amazing Goenkar. I'm a Goan, a proud Indian, a proud Goan, and an Aldonkar and a Margaonkar. And all of that is in this guy who's next to me. Can you please introduce yourself, sir?
I'm Carlos Alvares Ferreira. I was born in Penchim, but I grew up in Margao. I contested elections in Aldona, and that's where I am today, the MLA representing Aldona constituency. And that is the connection, I think, where we have a similarity between you and me, where you also have your house in Margao and you also have your place in Aldona. And I think so we can say that we are on the same page.
Thank you so much. So, guys, this is part of the Walk Your Talk series, which I am going to be starting in Qatar next month. But it's lovely to have this gentleman here. And I also have another thing to say is that I'll be bringing Big B Meetup to Goa next year. And I would like Carlos's blessings. And the program that I've been talking about all these past few years, Goa Tuka Apoita, is going to be launched, hopefully, actually no, with Carlos, because we already had a bit of banter and chat, and I think we can do this. The time is right. He's come to Doha. Usually the horse goes to the well. Here the well has come to the horse. So hee-haw, you know. And so, this is your first visit to Qatar?
I had been here around 2005, but that was I go to Dubai and then we drove to Qatar and we went back.
Wow.
Yeah, this is my second visit, but I saw nothing because we went and just visited the Sultan at the time and then we went back.
Okay.
It was an official visit. But this time I have come now for an event of the Goans, which is the ball tonight.
Yeah, make you ball.
I am a Goan by spirit, by breath, and whatever you may say, including by blood. And आमचे गोंयकार कोण आसा तें कोणें काडूंक जायना. आमी गोंयकार सद्दां गोंयकार. हुंय गेले जाल्यार हुंयचे पाट संवसारांत हुंय आसा जाल्यार आमी गोंयकार आमचे गोंयकार कोण पयलीं भायर सरता. आनी तेच पासत आमचे गोंयकार सद्दां लोक रेस्पेद दिता, लोक मानता आनी आमचे गोंयकारांचें नांव फामाद आसता सगळे संवसारांत.
Fantastic. I'm going to get that translated for all you guys, for all my listeners. But what he's saying is Goans are welcome everywhere, and Goans bring out the Goanness in them, and everybody loves Goans. I haven't met any Qatari or any expat or local in the Middle East who doesn't like a Goan. Because the Goans are fun-loving, and they're true to our heart. Most of us, yes, we are. Yeah, and let us dig in and learn a little bit more about Carlos. He's not an enigma because he's a very open-hearted person. I believe you're also another similarity, Carlos, is you're a photographer. Can you throw a little light on that?
Yes, you can say I'm an artist of a different kind. I love photography. I'm not a painter, but I love paintings. My great-grandfather, who was the first Goan to be the Chief Justice of Goa, Anton Florian de Noronha, himself instituted the art gallery at Institut Menezes Braganza, which is now shifted to the Goa State Museum, and it is called Anton Florian Noronha Art Gallery. He brought famous paintings from Paris and many other places. And we have certain antiques of those times which are with us in our house. And my grandfather, also my mother's father, was the director of health services in Macau. And we have crockery dating back to the Ming dynasty. And we have a lot of things which were given to my grandfather as a doctor there. And so those are all heritage memoirs which we have. So that is one part of the art field which I am. Second part of it is, naturally in photography you must have a keen eye for art. Absolutely. And you must know detail and you must know many things about art. And not only from composition to light to shadows, everything. And that is what I think Goans are artistic, and many have talents, and therefore I love to bring out talents of everyone, especially of our people. So I love to promote these things. Besides, I don't know if you know, I'm a pianist.
Ah, wow.
I have done my LLS in performing, I've done my deep awareness in piano teaching, and I used to teach music. My youngest having been 4 years old, and my oldest being 72 years old. And towards the end, I used to teach the diplomas and the high grades, the grade 8s and the diploma and the piano. So I love music, and I also come from a musical background. The name I take, actually my family surname is Alvarez, which is in Margao, My brother is a doctor, gastroenterologist, Dr. Felipe Alvarez. But I take the Ferreira surname, Carlos Eugenio Ferreira, who was from Corjuem, that is my great-grand-uncle, who from Corjuem wrote Aun Saiba Poltari Veta.
No way. Wow. Wow. You really learned this? Wow.
So you see, I have music flowing in my blood, I have art which is through me, and therefore I love to promote, because this is what we see, not only from Goans. Since I represent Aldona constituency, there are a lot of people with hidden talents. They feel shy. They don't have a platform. Sometimes there is politics, and I don't like that to come in. I want to treat everyone equally, uplift everyone, promote art, promote culture, and that automatically showcases your heritage.
And I see a lot of that with a lot of other Goenkas who want to promote Goenkas and Goa, like Cecil. Haven't you started a beautiful thing on Saturdays? What is that?
That is called Celebrating Aldona. That was one of my vision, in my vision document I mentioned about having these kind of markets, so that we can promote the local populace of the Aldona constituency, which they are very good in making, maybe pickles, maybe they are in crochet or whatever it may be, and sweets or maybe burgers, some others make other baskets and all that. So my desire was to promote the local handicrafts and traditional things, including food, and have a sort of a gathering where we could have like entertainment, because people can perform, and that was limited to performers coming from our constituency. And I think that was a big success.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm just detouring here. I don't know if you noticed, you said you're a pianist. Have you noticed there's a piano to your left?
Yes, there's a grand piano.
Yeah, I'm going to actually see if it works, and I'm going to maybe...
No, it's locked.
Oh, it's locked.
I saw that also.
Oh, wow, okay. I might try and get it unlocked tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that you're a pianist, and we have music in our... Every Goan has music in his blood. Yeah, it's fantastic. Lovely to know such amazing things about you. I'm going to close on a short note saying that I'm looking forward to celebrating Aldona, celebrating Big B Mira, and bringing Goa Tuka Appoita to Aldona, to Goa, through you and through other friends of mine, like Vivek Menezes and Sagar Mule. We'd like to celebrate Goa and call our Goans back. You know? We need Goans to come back. They could be from anywhere. Come and celebrate Goa in Goa.
See, this idea which you have got will become a reality. I will be there with you from top to bottom. Whatever you need, I will always be there. And let us make something good, so that I believe that this exodus of Goans which is going, we need to see whether we can arrest that exodus, so that we can have Goans who can do well sitting in Goa without having to go out.
True that.
Number two, if Goans leave Goa, then the identity of Goa gets lost.
Absolutely.
And then it gets so diluted that we have, I don't say that others are not welcome, but it is not the Goa which you knew. It's not the Goa which we were brought up, and it's not the Goa which people once knew also. So finally you're having, it's like how we have, the Chinese cuisine, the food. With India is nothing, no Chinese there, it is nothing.
Yeah.
And when you go to the real China to eat, you find the taste is totally different. We don't want that kind of what do you call that, a la Chinese, It should not be, it should be Chinese or not Chinese. Also therefore it should be Goan or not Goan. But let me be honest with you. Now we have somebody very important like a lady whom I know, Eta Pandit, who is in heritage conservation and this thing. She is looking after, she writes books on things, she visits places, she does a lot of research, and that is also maintaining the heritage and the culture of Goa. So there are a lot of people who have come and settled in our constituency in Aldona, I'm talking particularly, who have restored old Goan houses, and they have restored even the gardens and things and all so beautifully. And when you go by, you'll realize that a person who is not from Goa resides in it. But that's the beauty of it, and I'm so glad that they have come. Let me also say one thing. My election office, which was Narvika's house, that has been bought over by a lady from Delhi, who is now restoring it to have an art gallery over there. Just see, it's a beautiful house with beautiful flooring. If anyone has gone in, you will realize what I'm saying. And these are the things which touch my heart.
I was going to ask you to say that. That's so nice of you to narrate that story. That's a beautiful story. And I would love to visit that place where it's a gallery, and I hope to see it develop soon, and I'd love to see that. And thank you so much for the time. Just I ask all my panelists and guests on my show to give us their last message with your message of love and peace to our audience.
See, Goa and Goans have always known to be peaceful, peace-loving, and Goa has never seen any kind of violence, whatever may be. And therefore, I urge everyone, especially our Goans, to maintain their tradition. I urge everyone to learn our culture and also try to follow the kind of Goan individuality which each of us has got, which is showcasing all over the world and brings out our spirit. And I can be assured that each one, I know that each one who comes from each other state of India or any part of the world has got his or her unique qualities and good things. But I say, let us keep Goa as Goan flavor, as the shitpodi, which we always enjoy.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure and an honor to finally meet Carlos from Aldona in Doha. I am so happy and blessed. Thank you so much, and ma salama, guys.
Thank you.